Alright, what's up guys? Snoop here. A little cold outside today. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be speaking with one of my business consulting clients who's opening up her own salon suite. So she's actually consulted me to come out here and take a look at the space before she gets started and give her some much needed advice on her build out as well as some of her operating systems. So we're going to go ahead and get started and see what she got going on. Let's see what y'all got going on in the inside.
Okay. So just the demo.
So has that I know you were saying that you were having issues with the GC starting. Has she given you a date yet, or?
Yeah, so pretty much after I told her I would like to make that change that you suggested about this washer stations, instead of having them in each suite, save more money and just have a station for them. She said that would be a revision that we can get permit approval for that again. So now I'm waiting on the architect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he responding, or?
Yeah, so pretty much he was trying to convince me, you know, that in his opinion, he thinks that in case I have celebrities and VIP people coming in, they might not want to come out of the room to go to the washer station. That
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's not, you're not, like, you're building suites,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's for them to think about.
Owner, so
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you know, no. That's going to save you a ton of money,
Exactly.
and you definitely need to do it, even if it's going to cost 2 weeks or, you know, whatever the case may be. So is this pretty much it right here?
Yeah, did you want to see the plan that he's showing?
Yes. So front door is right here. So immediately by this door, there's going to be a suite here. And another one. How many square feet is this place?
It's I believe it's 2240.
Man, I wish I would have had my course out before you got started, because it's just so small, you know.
Yeah.
So what's your rent here?
It's 5,000.
Yo, what's up guys? My name is Snoop Diller, and I have opened and operated probably over 20 businesses at this point. Started opening up businesses when I was at the young age of 20, and just kind of found my niche in the restaurant industry. And can't lie, being in the restaurant industry has actually made me millions of dollars, but doing so, I've learned that it is so stressful. You got to hire a lot of staff in order to get things done. Each of my restaurants probably has anywhere from 10 to 40 employees. So that's a lot of liability there. That's a lot of payroll taxes there. And so in doing so, I started looking at other industries that I could get in that would be just the exact opposite. That would provide me a lot of wealth and a lot of income, but not with the headache, not as much operating expenses, not as much overhead, and not as much staff. And I came across the salon suite industry. Wow, it's just so amazing. It's an industry where you literally can be an absentee owner. And so that's why I put together this course after just bumping my head. The first few years when I first started my first location, I made a lot of mistakes, and there's no reason why you guys should have to make those mistakes. I put together a step-by-step course that is gonna break everything down from the beginning, from looking at locations, negotiating your lease, to actually opening up your salon suite business. So we're gonna take everything step by step. We put it together in a course for you guys. That way you don't have to make a lot of the same mistakes that I made when I first got started. So go ahead, click the link below and go ahead and get signed up. I really recommend at least 3,000 square feet or more. You know, you at least want to be able to have like 17 or more suites,
Yes.
you know, in what you're doing. And so you guys are gonna have to change something with the restrooms.
So
I think I seen that on the plan.
Yeah, just keeping the restroom just like that, and then it's gonna have, I guess, the washer dryer stackable one and like a closet. The reception area, he's saying he's having difficulty trying to see where he'll place the washer dryer stations.
Why can't they go in here? Oh, the
washer dryer station.
Okay. Because yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you, is exactly where are they gonna go?
I don't know if you need to to cut into the reception area, like a small reception area.
But the thing is, you really don't need a reception area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is not a regular salon.
It's
You
just
know,
running on the
so I would remove that.
Okay.
You know, because you don't necessarily have to have a reception area. Let me see this again real quick. Yeah, and your reception area is 162 square feet. You know, that's like 2 suites right there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So.
102 square feet is like.
Well, this is 162.
Oh, okay.
162.
Like, so 80.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. You know, the salon suite concept is really you that you know won me over with that. It was initially gonna just be a beauty bar, but you know when you discussed how
yeah, it's gonna be much easier. Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, this space right here that says flex, is that gonna be another suite or?
Yes, I don't know why he put flex. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, so he has a laundry room like right in here. What would that be for?
Yeah, I told him it should just be in a closet. He said, "Oh yes, a closet." That's what.
Why do you need another closet? A stackable washer and dryer can go in there.
With the wiring and stuff in there. Okay. Yeah, because it doesn't need to be fancy.
Yeah, you need to save as much space as you possibly can, you know,
Yeah.
especially due to the size of this place. Yeah, so maybe instead of that reception area, you'll put your washers and dryers there.
You mean the washer? Okay, for the hair. Okay. And then like for the washer and dryer, it should be the combination one where you can do both.
Yeah, do the stackable. Do the stackable to save
The
room.
hair one, like you know how
Oh, for yes,
the ones that has an arm on the wall, or they're equipment that have both pretty much.
You can do either one.
Okay.
Yeah, so for you, it's more about saving space.
Yeah.
Let me check out this area that you mentioned for
back.
like.
Yeah, because we want to break this open to lead to the back. We want
Okay.
to go from this way because they don't have a back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much are they quoting you for your build out?
So it's like it was at 171.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It was just one so far because this is a friend of mine, and she's just being transparent.
One thing that I've learned is like I really don't do business with friends because guess what?
Yeah.
Let's say she goes missing for 2 weeks. Are you the type that, you know, to tell her about herself like you would a stranger if it was just business, you know? Is she the type to say, hey, you know, my dad died, you know, I may not be there, you know, for a couple of weeks. Like, you don't have time for that. And 171, I've never done a salon suite for 171, and none of mine are this small.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. She highlighted the ones that are too much. So with the plumbing being changed to just a station, I get the plumbing and electrical was the real high points right there. So that's gonna save a lot of money by just having the washer dryer station as opposed to having them in each suite.
Let me go back in here real quick 'cause I'm cold. I ain't got no jacket on. And for a space this small, I would do 3. Like 3
stations. Just
3
none of the
washers,
suites should
3,
have any.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause that's something like later on if needed, but I don't think so. Like.
Yeah, that's why that
Save
plumbing.
money. Right.
That's why that plumbing is so high. Is
Yeah.
because you know
Every suite.
you were gonna be putting them in every suite.
Yeah.
The electrical should go down some too. What type of flooring are you doing?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that because the flooring quote is kind of up there. I wanted to do the epoxy flooring, you know, like when they pour it and that new thing everyone's doing. The quote I got on that was like $13,000 so far.
But you know, have you run the numbers to see exactly what you're gonna make out of this place and how long it's gonna take you to make your money back?
I think I calculated. I was trying to figure out how much to charge in rent. I think it estimated like about after taking out the rent about 10 to 15,000 possibly. That was at because it's 13 suites.
So 13 suites. What's on average what you're gonna be charging each week?
I would say 300 a week at least.
And did you like do research to see like what everybody else is charging? And
A few people that I called. There's another Sandy Springs location, salons. I can't remember Salon Suites or one of them. You said like 280, 275. You know, a few people like what's the other one? The North River, JC. Yeah, pretty much they all around that ballpark, up 250 to 300 for suites.
all right, so that's $3,900 a week if they're fully leased out. So that's $15,600. You said your rent is $5,000.
Yeah.
Then, you know, you want to say like, you know, utilities, water, insurance, all of that stuff. Let's just estimate to 1,500. And that's really going to be it if you're, but you know, keep in mind that's being fully leased. You probably won't always be fully leased, you know. You may have one or two that are empty. So you're looking at probably making about 7,600 a month, which is 1,900 a week. So if you're doing 7,600 a month in 1 year, that's 91,000. You're looking at 2 years to make your money back. If you end up paying 171,000, and the thing is, it's never what they say it's gonna be. It's always ends up being a little bit more as well. You know what I'm saying? So with something like a salon suite, so like I have a course that's coming out, and like, you know, I franchise Remedy, and you know, like with my program, most of the suite owners should be able to make all of their money back within 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to get open within 3 months. Now, sometimes a little bit longer now due to the pandemic, and then make your money back within 6 months. You don't want it to take 2 years. You know what I mean? Because like, how long is your lease?
It's 6 years.
That's 6 years. Okay. All right. So you got 4 years of pretty much, you know, generating revenue, positive revenue. Now, what did they have to demo for the demo to be 7,500?
It wasn't much. It was just the carpet and.
Yeah, see, like I think whoever this girl is, her prices are very high.
Yeah, she said it's her demo guy, her subcontractor that she usually works with, and you know.
But see, like with something like this, you always get 3 quotes. You know what I mean? And you go with the median quote. You know, you don't want to pick the person that's too high or too low. You know what I mean? The person that's too cheap, it's not going to be done right. You know what I'm saying? And the person that's too high, it's not like you're doing $1 million business. You know what I'm saying? So I would absolutely I would start by getting some more quotes and seeing it, because you should be able to do this for half this price.
Yeah, because it's not much.
Especially as small as it is, you know? Because hair dryers and shampoo bowl materials, is those actually the hair dryers and the shampoo bowls, or is that something else?
Like a combination or something, but I told her I'm gonna.
Yeah, you need to shop around and do that yourself, because that's not what they cost. Yeah. Especially for 3, you know, now it's gonna be 3, so that's gonna save you some money there. Okay, yeah, let's get some more quotes on this and see. You know, and then like she hasn't even started. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, you know, we're changing things now.
This one? This is the takeoff people.
No, I was looking at what you had first sent me. I didn't get into looking at that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Okay.
All right, let's check out the back. So you're right across from a salon.
Oh yeah. Is that a birthday?
No. So this is this area you were talking about?
Yeah, I wanted to put, you know, the artificial turf and just have some seating and just make it a pretty space, like another incentive to make them want to come here.
I would try to add some more parking back there too to that gravel, because you look at 13 suites plus their clients, you know? So, which means you at least want to have probably about 20 parking spaces, you know?
Okay, so we should have someone paint the lines.
Yeah.
And clear this up. Okay.
It goes to the back. The others.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think to you know, try to increase the potential of making more money? I was thinking about maybe, you know, letting people rent it out for events or stuff like that. And then you said I wouldn't need to get a wine and beer license or anything like that, but if they're serving alcohol,
We're not selling.
They're not paying.
Right.
They're not paying for it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I shouldn't need any type of separate permit to have people to do events here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And then valet, you think it still makes sense, even though it's like Santa Monica. So what do you suggest for the flooring? Should it be LVP flooring?
I've done laminate on mine.
Oh really? It looks good though. I see videos. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like really good. So it doesn't need to be like high traffic, or it is high traffic, so laminate.
Yep. But that price is a little high, you know, for your square footage in regards to your flooring. But just kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely paint the outside of it. Something that'll stand out more. Give it some curb appeal.
About, like white, black, or just all white or something. Make it bright. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely something bright.
And then for the lighting for the suite session, I was thinking about having like kind of like chandelier fixtures that sell for $30, or should I just kind of let it be basic and they do what they want?
Yeah, let it be basic and let them do what they want. They're not really going to change their light fixtures out. They'll more so kind of like want to change like paint colors and decor type things, more so you just want it to be very bright, in their suites, because when people are doing beauty services, they really need to see, But those are just kind of some tips for now. I definitely wish you just had a little bit more space. I'd like to be able to see you have at least like 17 suites or so to really generate that income, and make it worth your while,
Yeah. And then the vending machines, I was thinking about putting them in the back. Set up.
Definitely. Yeah, so that they don't take up any more space on the inside. Yeah.
So for the windows, you said it's not worth it to tint it.
No.
These ones are going to be see-through.
That's going to help you get more like traffic and stuff. People seeing what's exactly.
It's going to look into people's suites or something.
That's fine.
It doesn't matter.
They can put up their own blinds if that's what they want to do, but for the most part, it's good for it to just be open. That's a whole advertising point in itself.
So overall, it's just about getting a good sign to get, take advantage of the road traffic.
Yeah, but I like the space. I would even put out like a little banner now, Salon Suites coming soon. Put the number on there, and
I should be able to do that without getting a permit or anything?
No, you won't need a permit. You started your Instagram page yet?
I didn't do anything with it yet, though. I need to have someone start marketing on there, doing posts. Because I wanted to see.
Well, you can kind of do it yourself first, to get a feel for it. Because a lot of times it's hard to hire somebody to do a job if you've never done it yourself, because you don't really know
what to look for. True.
Exactly. But like, so you see like their sign right there, that's in the grass. But of course something more professional, but you do something like that, Salon Suites coming soon, doesn't even have to have the name of them. Yeah. Because they don't care what the name is, they just want to know, it's some Salon Suites, all right,
And they should all have 24-hour access.
Definitely.
Have a fob on here.
Yeah.
Is it worth changing these doors, you think, or?
No, these are great doors.
These are great. Okay.
Yeah, those are fine. You could have them paint them, since they're.
Yeah, they should be able to set up a fob system with this type of doors.
Yeah. Yep.
And then security is not really needed, really. Just cameras.
Yeah, just alarm system, and cameras. Definitely not no real security like that.
Okay.
And then hopefully you'll get, a couple more quotes as well from contractors, just so you can see where you're at,
Yeah, I will do that.
A lot of times, we want to work with our friends, but, sometimes our friends don't have the experience. Sometimes they beat us over the head. And I've had friends that I work with that treated me worse than they've treated their other clients, because it's like, oh, this is my friends, so they would tell me, oh, I'm going to go do such, I'm heading over, I'm going to go take care of Usher first real quick, and then I'm going to get back to you. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm paying the same amount of money that he is, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, she told me I can supply my own vendors and get other quotes if I wanted, I believe with general.
She doesn't have to tell you that this is your business. You can definitely get other quotes if you want. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I would do it. I guarantee you their price is going to be much cheaper. I've never paid that much to open up a salon suite. My smallest one is right down the street from here, 7855 Roswell Road. Remedy Spine Salon Suites. That one we've got 15 suites. We've got 4 barber stations that we're actually about to turn into other suites, and we've got some makeup stations and some nail stations as well. So we've got about probably about 20, you know, stations in there. That spot cost me about $100,000 to do. My location downtown, we've got 22 suites plus 2 nail stations. That one cost me $105. And then the one on the south side, which was a shell like this, where everything had to be built up, and that one cost me $110. Yeah, I would never. I've opened up restaurants cheaper than $171.
Wow.
And restaurants make $171. Some of them a week. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be going for that price at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get
Yeah.
this all down.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm saving a lot of money with your advice. You know. Do you think it's worth it to trademark the name in case other people start opening?
Yeah. Especially if you want to do multiple locations, you know, in the future, you may end up wanting to franchise, you know, so.
And then for accounting, you don't need to have an accountant. This is like kind of running this on its own. I could just use the software.
Right.
once it gets
Yeah.
started.
Yeah. You can do like QuickBooks or something like that.
Yeah.
In the future, they should put that dumpster in the back, you know, just as
Yeah,
far as
okay.
eyesores and, you know, people
Oh,
not,
for
you
the
know,
demo- the demo
you know,
dumpster,
feeling
yeah.
any type of way. Just being good neighbors, you know. All righty.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no
much.
problem. No problem. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.